set Nigeria right now. I am here to declare what my Father in heaven told me. He said, I should not hide anything away from you. There is a new government that is coming up. That government is coming up in Nigeria. This government will sanitize everywhere without fear or favor. What am I saying? The president of this country, Nigeria, will go. You will say bye-bye if things are not done right. The senators of this country, who are the lawmakers in this country, through that government, the ministers in this country, who are also having powers to change things, but they are not changing things. Senators, ministers, they will also say bye-bye. This government will force them to say goodbye to this earth. They will crack them down to the extent many will not come back to Nigeria. Those that have run away before this bye-bye will come up. They will no longer come because their names will be everywhere, both where they will land and where they will take off. They will not come back to this country. Are you aware? Listen, the Lord can never be mocked. For whatsoever that man soweth, that he shall reap. The government will take the seat of power by force because of the injustice done to Nigerians. You think now you are getting a big salary as a senator, millions and millions and millions upon. Teachers are suffering. Child mortality, infant child mortality, mother and child is dying in the hospital. You think things are better for you. When you want to treat yourself, you go to abroad. Your children get sick, you travel them in the next minute to abroad to take care of themselves. You are just maintaining the skin for termites. Your children will suffer it. You are making a grave mistake. You are trampling on an explosive device that is tinkling about to explode. Yes. Tell the governors of this country. Tell the president of this country. Tell the senators of this country. The ministers of the red and upper chambers. Tell them. The Lord said I should tell Tinubu this will happen, and all of the senators, the judges that have done bad in the time past, that have done bad justice, that have perverted justice to the people, to start amending their ways. Start amending your ways. That is what the Lord in heaven have said. Start amending your ways. Rain wants to fall. Go now and carry your umbrella. Amend your ways. It is coming. You are the one the rain will fall on. Hey, Babari Kandaba. Yeah. The person that will take over this mantle of leadership will be ordained in anger and justice. Nothing will remain that is militating against the people of Nigeria. This government will bring freedom to many prisoners and people. This government that will arise if you people continue using the people for kalu. When I say kalu, when you people are misusing your authority and misusing the people, this government will never spare anyone. Hear it clearly. This government that will come by force will not spare anyone, because a man that will be on the mantle of leadership is incorruptible, and he will judge you incorruptibly. He will not pervert justice. It will be done the way it is. Rule of law will be in his feet. It will be in his arms. The truth shall be in his mouth. That's what the Lord has said. The government of our wicked leaders will be no more. The number of the nations will reduce, but the city will be saved from extortion and corruption. The number of people, he said, will depreciate. That means many will join their ancestors. Many will join their ancestors. This incorruptible leadership that will take over with force will force many things to go. Don't think that you have eaten today. I have a protected belly. I have money in my account. Your money will be useless. When you are no more, your money will be useless. Your family cannot access anything. Your family will be at stake, because any child that is trained with bad money always face the tune of bad money. This is what the Lord said I should tell you. This is midnight. It's midnight. I am not here to cajole anybody, but I cannot marginalize what God has said and told you. In case if you don't know my name is Ambassador Single Edwin, the man from the East. I am a prophet in disguise. I don't own a church, but I tell you what my God has said I should tell you. If what I am saying you don't like it, that means you pervert justice, you don't like good things. Go and hug transformer. That is what I tell anyone who is bickering about what I am saying. Go and hug transformer. You are not supposed to be in the land of the living because you hate what is right. Arise from your slumber and do what is right. A government is coming. That government which you have marched on the feet is going to march you. It's going to crush you on the head. Beware. God bless you as you continue to subscribe and continue to watch my videos. Many are coming.
So, beloved, I believe we all heard what the servant of God has to say concerning Nigeria and a lot of politicians and what is about to happen. This is serious. He talks about a new government, and I began to ask myself, it's not yet 2027. How is a new government is going to come into power that is going to put a lot of things in place? One thing I always pray for is for Nigeria to be a bit moderate for the entire masses like me and you, so that we can be able to live our day-to-day life. Because when I say life is hard on a lot of individuals, which is not easy at all, my dear brothers and sisters. And then when he says that this particular sitting president is going to go and a new one is going to come in, the new one, I started to ask myself, could that be the vice president or somebody new, or something is going to happen? Is history actually going to be made at the end of the day, or is just my own basic understanding? And if you feel like you understand this video better than I do, please don't hesitate to actually drop an explanation at the comment section. You know, we are all here to learn from one another and also pick correction at the end of the day. So this video is just really kind of a bit scary, and him talking about the judgment of God coming upon a lot of politicians that are not doing their job, the ones that stole money. You know, we have politics and politicians at the end of the day in Nigeria, and we have some politicians that are actually good. You understand, there are some people that are there, they are actually doing their job, but there are a lot of things that I normally say, and based on my research and inquiries and some things people do send to me, there are things people send to me, I'm just scared of actually posting it on this platform. I will lie, because they are scary, like thousands of files, documents, and a whole lot. But that is not what we're here to talk about. But there are people that are actually doing their job. If we really want to be honest, there are people that are doing their job, and there are people that are just scavengers. Let me just bear the name that I am into this, and then at the end of the day, anything that come, I just channel it into my pocket. And what pains me is that they send this money overseas, they send it outside Nigeria in and they save it in hard currency, and they put it in the economic sector of a particular nation, and it's growing over there. Like when we are shouting, there is a casting down, they are rejoicing. Life is easier for them because they are able to use your money to turn it around and make life easier for their citizens, while we are here grinding our teeth. You, if you need medical attention, medical aid, the first thing you do is to run abroad to get them. Your kids doesn't school here, they don't even know what Nigeria look like. When you that have the opportunity to go outside to school with them, when you come one-on-one or you interact with them, you hear them talk, they be like, wow, is there hardship like that? Like they start speaking for an effort. You go see where if 5 years old, 6 years old, some of them even went to one of the best schools in Nigeria, all these British schools, like that use the curriculums, curriculums of foreign Westerners, this thing in their schools. Honestly, you need to see Nigerian children born and raised in Nigeria speaking like Oyibos, which I don't understand, but their parents derive joy seeing their kids being able to speak like that. So they pay millions of nairas for their children to be there. And at the end of the day, we, the child of the poor man that is trying his or her best to make sure that you meet societal demand, at the end of the day, you're not fitting into that box, that category. We believe that education is going to give us a bright future. That was when we were young. You remember they say children are the futures of tomorrow. And like all those things when we were kids, that was what we were like grown with. That, oh, once you go to school, after your primary, secondary, after your secondary, universities, masters, and then you are here, there is no job, there is nothing to write home about at the end of the day, which it breaks my heart a lot to actually see that I'm going to go through school, then when I come out, there is no proper job that can pay me enough that will actually make me meet the demands in Nigeria. Right now, an average Nigerian is supposed to earn at least nothing less than 600,000. If you're not earning like at all, it should be in that range. Because how much is bag of rice? How much is your rent a month? Because if you are me, as for me, I pay rent monthly. Like once the month, it's not like my landlord takes monthly or anything, it's yearly, but I drop it down monthly so that when the time comes, it's not choking me from what I get at the end of the day. But they're not making life easier. So imagine when you dey collect 100k, they collect 200k. When you want to the mass, they add up. Now God just they see us through for this country, and that is why a lot of us are running into business. Okay, just imagine what is about to happen about the Dan that Cameroon has actually sent a prior notice to Nigeria that they are going to actually release this down a little bit. Just imagine what is going to happen, what is coming
So,
through
my
ways
people, I
for
believe we all
Nigeria. I
heard
think
what
they were supposed to
Pastor
do
Mike
that on
Miracle has
Monday,
to say and
16th
what
of this
Prophet
month,
Joel
but
Ogebe
I
also
don't
has
think
to
they have
say
done that actually
concerning the
because
situation of things on ground.
people from being me,
This prophetic
like
message,
Nasarawa,
it's
all
not to
these
put
people,
fear in your body and
Calabar,
it's not to tell you
everybody is going to
otherwise. Like
cry.
I said on
Everybody
this
is going to
platform,
shout
we share
because
prophecies for you to have
water
an
is
insight
at
of
see.
what
River
God is
Benue, as
saying
we are speaking,
concerning
is
our great
over
nation
full
Nigeria
already.
and the
And
world
Nigeria was
at large,
supposed to
because a
also
lot of
build it
things are
down
happening.
like about 30
Prophecies has
something
been
years ago
dropping
based on the
since
agreements, like
I could remember.
within
You
them with
understand? And
Cameroon.
majority of the
But no,
prophecies that these
our
people have
people
been
just they
dropping,
carry us go
they
where we
all came to
know
pass.
at the
There's a
end of the day.
prophecy
And
Prophet
that is
Joel
not really
Gebe
what I'm
gave.
here to say, but
Everything
I'm
he
just here
said
to
in that
pass a
prophecy,
word, a
they
prophecy.
all came
So
to
if you
pass.
know
The way
somebody
he
in
said it
politics,
exactly,
please do well
that
to
was how
share
it came
this
to pass.
video
And
with
then
them. Let them
another
actually
thing,
repent
Pastor Mike
from their
Miracle is here
evil ways.
telling us
There are
how
some
the
money
year
you
is going
feel
to
like you're
go,
going to
how the year
lock
is
up
going
for
to
your
end, and things that
unborn
we need
10
to do.
generations to
So there's
come.
something he says
What
that actually caught my attention,
legacy are
that
you leaving
the
for them
economic
aside
sector
from
of
money, and they are
Nigeria is
spoiling
going to
to
crash,
brat
and we
at
should
the
be
end of the day?
prayerful,
They don't
because
know
it's only
what
prayer that
left
can
and right. They
actually
don't know what
save
it
us
means
from
to
what
hustle. They don't
is
know what
coming.
it
And I
means to
say, not
work hard for
again.
something. I'm
Naira
not
is as
saying that
bad
rich
as hell.
kids are
And I don't
just
want it to
privileged
crash.
and not
You understand? A
alone.
lot of people
There
that
are
earn
some of
in
them that are
dollars,
actually
that earn
good
in
in their
other
craft, yes,
currency,
because the
euro, like
platform has been given to
safer, so
them
on
and
and
they're
so forth.
actually
they will want
made
naira to crash,
use
because
of
when they
it
send,
very
they
well. But
have
there are
money,
some that
they
are
send
just
back home, it's gonna be big.
spoil.
But that
That
is
I,
not
I
what
don't
we
just want to
want, because when
mention
the
or go
economic
into
sector of the
that
country
particular
is
detail.
crashing, it
And you
affects
think you can
everything.
just go
Prices of
unpunished.
commodities
No,
are
I don't
rising,
think you
people
can
are
actually go
crying. We are
unpunished,
going through
because
enough
see,
hardship
the
already in
wrath of God
Nigeria
is going to
than
fall
to add another
upon
dose
all
of
these
hardship, because
politicians.
it
But
is not what
let's
I
pray
pray
that
for,
someone
and it's not
actually
what I
come to
wish for my
save
beloved
Nigeria
country,
from
Nigeria.
itself.
In as
Because
much as this
honestly,
Tipping
the
region has
politicians, our
showed us
lawmakers are
Shege
the
Banza,
one
Shege
actually
Poma,
destroying this
let's
nation.
go
And I'm
in
not talking
place of
that,
prayer. Let's
oh,
go on
the
our knees
previous
and pray to God
presidents have
Almighty
not
and
done
say
their
that
own. They have done their
let
own.
your will
But
be
you see,
carried
this
out.
APC,
Whatever
this
it is that will
11 years,
destroy
Abi 10
individuals,
years, and
destroy
going to
the
11
economic
years
sector of
is just a
Nigeria, if
tug of
it's a
war.
particular
They have
person
actually
that is
crumbled
doing that
us
thing,
to
Father,
zero.
remove him from
So
that
I'm
position.
just praying
Let
to
another
God
person that is
to
willing to
stay
do the work,
through
that is
every
willing to
month when
carry
it
out the
comes
assignment,
to
let
living
that
in
person
Nigeria. It is
embrace that
not
seat
easy,
and do
my
what
dear
he or
brothers and
she
sisters. And
needed to do.
God is
Because
not
a
just
lot
going
of
to
things we
watch us.
overlook it,
God is
we
not going
sweep
to
it
watch
down
us. God is
the rug,
actually
because
going to
a
fight our
lot of people
battles
that
for us,
have
because
been
these
appointed for
people, they don't
ministers,
think about
lot of
others. It's
positions
like,
in
see, when you are
Nigeria,
rich,
when it
it's like
comes to
you're
the
high
growth
and
or to the
mighty, you're
contribution of the
untouchable.
economic
You
sector
feel like the
to
world should
road,
revolve
health,
around you. You
education,
control
so on and so
everything,
forth.
which yes,
Majority
you
of them
do,
are
but
just there, they don't
please,
even
we are
know what
also
they are
human
doing.
beings too. We are
Positions are
not
being given to
just
them probably because
bunch of
someone owed favors to them,
animals,
and
or
that
even
is
though
the
it's
best
animal,
thing the
there are a lot
person
of
can
ways
do,
you should be
which
able
is
to
really bad,
treat people.
and
There
it
are a
is
lot of ways
heartbreaking
you
for
should be
me,
able to
honestly.
interact with people. You cannot just come and say that, oh, because you're not up to my level, I'm not going to treat you the way I'm supposed to treat you. Because you're not up to this particular category in my life, I'm not going to put you, like, come on. They belittle us as if we're nobody, as if we are not human being. They make us look like inhuman, if you get what I'm saying. But it is well. See, one thing I know for sure is that, see, my God is in control. And one thing I know for sure is that God is never going to let his own lack. God is never going to give his children a battle that they cannot fight at the end of the day. God is giving us a battle that we can fight. And that is why when I tell you that you should be grateful that you are in the sanctuary, not in the mortuary. There are a lot of people that started this year 2024, but they couldn't even see 1/4 of it. But you and I, our case is different. Why not give thanks to this Almighty God for what he has done for us? So that is just what I feel like we should do as children of God and believers of the world at the end of the day. So that is just what I want to share with you guys this evening. And please, before I go, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly pause this video, subscribe, comment, like, share, and also don't forget to turn on up the post notification bell to get notified, so that whenever I upload a new video, you will be the first to be notified easily. Please help me share this video, give it a comment, give it a like, so that it helps YouTube algorithm to push it out to make sure that it gets to a lot of people. And also, if you're a returning subscriber, oh my goodness, I want to say thank you. I see you. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next one shortly.